What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I'm scrolling up my timeline the other day and I see a podcast with Savannah James, right? LeBron James' wife. And I instantly started to get a little bit more perplexed and very, very concerned about what it is that I was seeing. Let me say that again. I'm scrolling up my timeline on YouTube and I instantly I see a podcast episode with Savannah James and some other girl, right? Now, let me preface this by saying that Savannah James, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful people that I've ever seen as a celebrity on the internet. I place Savannah James above Michelle Obama. I place her above any of the celebrity wives outside of maybe like an Angela Bassett, because Angela Bassett is actually an actor. But I think that people like Savannah James need to be celebrated, heralded, and they need to be pedestalized, because what we see in American culture, not just black culture, but in American culture, what we see in American culture, what up Q, is we see so much dysfunction and promotion, especially in black culture, the things that's the worst for us. And I can't stand black culture at this point, because the things that we celebrate the most is absolutely trash. And so when I see somebody like a Savannah James who has the history behind her, right? She's not just a fly-by-night. She just didn't arrive on a scene and she's just new to the game or anything like that. She has been through the fire and through the mud, and she's held down her husband, and she's the epitome of what I believe that a wife is supposed to be, especially for a celebrity, entertainer, or somebody in the public eye. And what makes her so beautiful is the fact that she just plays a role. She absolutely supports her husband, and whatever power moves that she's making, it's through the person that has the most visibility, which is her husband. And I don't think that women, especially stay-at-home wives, get enough credit for what they contribute into a family and how it is that they contribute into a household. But she's actually the one that has basically made zero mistakes. I mean, every other celebrity wife that I can think of that comes to memory, it seems like they always want the public light. They always got to be doing something. They got to do a cooking show. They got to do something. They got to do something with some visibility. But she has, up to this point, not been that. And that's one of the reasons I think that we love her so much, is because she's a reflection of what our traditional households used to look like, and how women wasn't necessarily trying to be equal to men. They were just focused on the fact that they were contributing into what it was that y'all were building together. And then y'all both are the beneficiaries of the greatness that may come with somebody else having the visibility. And so Savannah James, for a lot of guys, even though she don't get all of the credit and all of the accolades, and she not getting all of the visibility, and you're going to see the Ebony K. Williams in the news, and they always got something to say about what men want and this and that and so on and so forth, she just got the results. She got the results. She not tripping. She getting to the bag. She's successful. Her family unit is straight. By all optics. And we know that people, they have stuff going on, and everybody got problems, so that's not even really a big deal. But as far as what the presentation layer of what we want representing us, and not all of this bullshit. I mean, when you got all of the Cassies and the Diddies and everybody getting divorced, and, you got all of this stuff that's on social media on a regular basis. Savannah James is literally the epitome. I mean, she's a darker woman, which I love darker women personally. I'm a fan of. And that's just my personal preference, because my own personal wife is dark. She's a darker woman. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She exudes class. She's absolutely classy, right? And we don't have to hear her in order to really be able to understand how she resonates and her impact is felt. So when I seen her podcast pop up on my timeline on YouTube, I was honestly, my first thought is, oh fucking no. No. Don't do this, baby girl. Because it only takes one situation, one fumble, one exposure of too many thoughts that's not supposed to be communicated out into the general public to just mess it all up. Real talk. Because what I'm trying to understand is, what's the point? What is the point? Because, and that's why I wanted to preface what I was saying by saying this, what's the point? And to give her some credit, I'm going to give her some more credit, right? I watched the first episode. I didn't see anything that she said that could fumble the bag. I mean, it all seems innocent, you know what I'm saying, playing. She started to deep dive a little bit into the whole marriage conversation, which I was like, oh no, don't do it. You know, what we seen from Steph Curry's chick, the Ayesha Curry chick, right? And that she started talking too much and she started getting a little too giggly and a little too messed up the whole legacy. Everybody started looking at Steph a little different, like, man, what's going on? And we know that, you know, Steph is going to do their thing and whatever they find that they family dynamic is. But your legacy, especially with somebody like LeBron James and Savannah James, one of the reasons why I put LeBron above Jordan in the human concept, you know, the human aspect of legacy and the GOAT conversation, because I think the GOAT conversation is all encompassing. It's your impact upon the world, how you present yourself, your impact on the culture, you know, what you do on the court, what you do off the court. I think that all of that matters. The one thing that I know definitively without question that LeBron got above Jordan is the fact that how he presents himself to the world and his family dynamic is absolutely stellar. I mean, he has the perfect family as far as all optics is concerned. Phenomenal, you know, father, great mother, family unit together, everything together. And I can't understand for the life of me, considering that she's not a content creator. She's not, you know, the type of person that needs any visibility. And we celebrate a Savannah James because she's literally the epitome of what we would want a black woman to be. You know, I don't see any woman, not one woman that I can think of off the top of my head, as far as presentation of what a traditional family is supposed to be, that's better than a Savannah James. So then when I seen her podcast pop up on my timeline, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? What's the point? It don't add a dollar. It don't add to the legacy. It don't create any more visibility that they don't already need. There is no reason, not one reason in the world, considering that we pedestalize a Savannah James above every other woman. I don't know a man in the world that got one negative thing to say about Savannah James. Not one. We nail these hoes to the chalkboard every single day. We sit here and we have a conversation about this woman is for the streets and this chick is over here fumbling the bag. And why is Jada Pinkett over there making Will Smith look stupid? And y'all nailed Ayesha Curry to the cross and all of this shit, right? I hear you, Randy, but here's the thing. She is teaching other women by being the example, not necessarily having to communicate it. We all know the difference between right and wrong. We all know the difference between right and wrong. We know whether you're supposed to take care of business, what you're not supposed to do, how you're supposed to hold down. Maybe you shouldn't cheat. Hold your husband down. Be this. Be the matriarch, patriarch of the family. She's communicating more effectively by what she does than what it is that she can communicate. And I'm telling you, as long as this podcast continue to go on, it's only going to take one situation, one mistake, and one fumble of the audio for us to nail her to the cross. She is going to completely ruin every, she is on the path. I see it. Episode 10, minute, 54 minutes, 37 seconds into the podcast. She's going to ruin our perception of what greatness looks like as far as a woman. Because once you winning, you just take your victory. You don't have to give your enemy another opportunity to be able to take you down. She's winning. Episode 10, 2 minutes and 57 seconds, or 10 minutes and 57 seconds into the episode, she going to fuck it all up. 100%. She gonna ruin our perception of her, and she doing it for 60,000 views. She gonna do it for 60,000 views. They not even making no money from that podcast. They gonna do it for 60,000 views. And we gonna make more money and we gonna make more views dissecting that shit, breaking it down. People gonna take sound bites. They gonna do all kind of clicks and remixes on it. They're going to do TikToks. They're going to do reels on Instagram. They're going to take the whole fucking legacy and they're going to throw it away. They're going to throw away 20 plus years of greatness in 3 minutes. And I'm going to make $1 million breaking that shit down because they just get too bored. Y'all ain't got enough money? You ain't got nothing else better to do? It ain't enough nail salons for you to go to? You can't go nowhere else? It ain't another place that you ain't vacation to? You can't take the kids here? It ain't another amusement park? You can't go and buy out the park or something? Go spend $1 million, babe. If I'm LeBron, I'm like, baby, what do you need to shut the fuck up? How can we get you to not talk? Because how you resonate in the minds of other people is the fact that you seen, not heard. Why do you have to get this out of your system? And who are you trying to help? Let me go ahead and contribute into charity. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? What makes presidents' wives so awesome is that you never hear from them. I believe that God. Somebody send this to Savannah James, please. Somebody please help me to help them. Because I don't know what the dynamics is. I don't know what their handlers are. I don't know who in the background having these conversations. But for the love of God, please, Poppy Chulo Dreaded, Randy, all of my friends that's in here, for the love of God, somebody get this to Savannah James. And please tell her to do, please, because we have enough hoes out here fucking up their husband's legacy. If we learned anything from Jada Pinkett last year, is that Will Smith wasn't about to slap Chris Rock until Jada Pinkett started sleeping with August Alsina. And then August Alsina was out there telling all of the business. We just thought that the Smith family was fucked up. We didn't get the confirmation until Jada Pinkett decided that she wanted to just do too much. She couldn't get married to Will and just have her little mental health problems, go and seek her therapist. She had to go out there and fuck everybody. We didn't know. We got it confirmed. It's one thing to think it and it's another thing to confirm it. You ain't never heard from Missy Elliott. You ain't never heard no conversation from some of these women. You don't hear nothing about Angela Bassett. Half of us is too young to even know that Denzel Washington is even married. Denzel Washington's wife is over there living a phenomenal life. It ain't until these chicks that ain't content creators decide that they want to go out there and create a podcast because they just want to get their truth out. I've seen Gucci Mane's wife started a podcast too. I'm going to review that shit. Gucci Mane is out here running up the bag. He done dodged death, and the only thing that he got to worry about is whether or not his wife say the wrong thing on the podcast. And listen, I ain't throwing no shots. I ain't got no smoke for nobody because I love y'all. I'm saying this because I actually care. I actually want the best for these people, and I do not want them to fumble their husband's legacies, which ultimately is going to fumble their own legacy because their legacies are tied together. I seen Shawnee O'Neal jump on somebody's show. She writing a tell-all book. Motherfuckers had already started dissecting the shit, and she said that she ain't never loved Shaq. I ain't even watching the podcast yet to see what the reactions is, but they saying that she said that she ain't never even loved Shaq. Come on, man. Come on. Stop. So listen, my advice to all of these women that are not content creators, that get too bored because they got too much money and they have not conquered the world as much as they wanted to, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all keep saying, my wife, she is doing just fine. She is chilling. She having a good time. I think she going to get her nails done today. She drive the best car. She got the best life. She got the biggest rock on her finger. She got more money than she'll ever be able to spend in her lifetime. My chick cannot have a platform. She not speaking to you motherfuckers. She not about to sit here and have no conversation. And she not doing no live stream. She not starting no channel. That's it. Women are better seen, especially when their husbands have phenomenal legacies, than her. That's just my opinion anyways. I'm curious as to what y'all think. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Tell Savannah James to stop. Just stop. Don't do it. LeBron, get some control of this shit, bro.